Right, when you're looking at question 5, it says what arc length is determined by a central angle of 80 degrees and a radius of 8. Okay, so I'd encourage you to use a sketch for every question. It usually makes it easier to see. So if you have an angle of, central angle of 80 degrees, that central angle is going to cut off an arc with what measure? Also 80 degrees, right? The central angle is equal to the intercepted arc. And so if our radius of this circle was 8, we can use the arc length formula, which is S equals m over 360 times c. Well, again, this is just the basic form. We can plug in an equation for c. We know our m value. Our arc measure is 80 over 360. Our c value, since we're dealing with a radius, we can call it 2 pi r. And so we can replace this r with the value of 8. And now just go through and you can solve this equation. So these factors of 10 cancel. And then as you reduce this down, you could say 2 goes into 36 18 times, 2 goes into 8 4 times, 2 goes into 18 9 times. And so if you just multiply across, you get 8 times 4, which is 32 times pi, and that's all over 9. If it asks you to put it in decimal form, you can just enter this as a decimal. If it asks you to enter it as a rational form or exact form or leave pi in the answer, you could enter it this way. I think it asks you maybe to put it in decimal form. Make sure when you're entering decimal form that you use the exact value of pi. So if we were entering this as a decimal, don't abbreviate or don't approximate pi. Don't put 3.14. You need to use the actual pi button. The pi button on your calculator is located right above the caret symbol on the far right. It's second function caret, and that'll give you pi.